So let's talk about the classwork 98 to 102. So this is going to be something new, graphing form that I talked about earlier in standard form. So what happens if it's not factorable? Okay, obviously if you estimate your roots here and sketch it, you get this. So something new you're going to read through is completing the square here. Okay, what happens if it's not factorable? Okay, now once you go through, and hopefully you went through and found out the answers, such as 100, we enter both of them in the calculator and verify that they are the same table. Okay, so 101, we have, okay, that equation. So in graphing form, we get x plus 3 squared minus 2. So your vertex is at -3, -2. Your y-intercept is 0, 7. For b, we get x plus 2 squared plus 7. So your vertex is at -2, 7. Y-intercept is at 0, 11. Okay. 102, y equals x plus 2 squared plus 5. So b, the vertex, is -2, 5. And we have no roots because it doesn't cross the x-axis. Okay. And the y-intercept is at 0, 9. Okay. But I want to show you a couple different ways, a different way to complete the square. So if we take a look at this problem, okay, x squared plus 8x plus 10. So if we do our generic rectangle, we got our x squared, we got our 10, diamond problem, 10x squared, add 8x. Well, what happens is there's no factors of 10 that add up to 8. So this is prime. So we need to do something different, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to subtract 10 to both sides since it's not factorable. X squared plus 8x equals -10, okay? Now the main point of completing the square is to get this side being the same thing in the parentheses squared. So what you're going to do is you're going to take half your middle number. Half of 8 is 4, and you're going to square that. So x squared plus 8x, half of that, I don't know if you're going to see the different color, but I'm going to add 16 equals 10, -10. And what I do to one side, I have to do the other, add 16. So what happens here is when we factor this, this becomes x plus 4 squared equals 6. Then we can put that back into graphing form by subtracting 6 to both sides. Okay? So we get x plus 4 squared minus 6 is equal to 0. So our vertex, opposite of this, -4, -6. Okay? Our y-intercept is still going to be 10. It's still going to be the y-intercept at 0, 10. So that's another way that we can complete the square. So if you have any questions, let me know. Homework though, okay, is 106 to 111. 106 to 111.